Hey everyone, I am back with my first ever YouTube video, and more than likely probably my last, because I don't know, we'll see what this journey takes us. So basically today, hi, I am Jacob. You probably know me from my weight loss journey, the fucking 1 minute 10 second long videos on Instagram. So basically I'm just going to be telling, and also I'm like sitting hunched over on the floor because I'm not talented and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But don't we all? We don't know what any of it. Well, at least I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like, I never know what I'm doing with my life. And also, okay, so with this video, it's gonna be more of like a serious type, like an educational type, like basically like a debriefment of like my transformation. Whereas like a different video, like a story time, would be like more upbeat, preppy. And this one, there's not gonna be a lot of cursing or like jokes, because like this isn't something that should be taken like jokingly. It's definitely something that a lot of people struggle with. It's definitely a lot of things that people have overcome, that are proud that they've overcome, but known that they struggled from. And then people are also not going to relate to this because you've been either like, you've never had this problem, you've never had this issue, because body dysmorphia can go either of both ways. It can travel one or the other way. Okay, so basically my story and journey all starts when I was born. So I was born, I was a 9 pound 12 ounce baby, which is fucking fat. It's like Kim Kardashian's ass. Like, that's a fat baby. I'm not trying to body shame you like fucking 0-year-old Jacob, but like, you were fat. Like, I'm sorry. But basically I was 9 pounds 12 ounces, and ever since I went through different phases. Like, my weight would go up and down. So up until 4 I was heavy, and then I got into outdoor activities, and then my weight went down. And then right around 4th grade is when my weight started going up. And basically what would happen is, like, I would be like so happy with my life, I wouldn't really notice my weight, and it didn't really become a struggle for me until I got into middle school and realized like people care a lot about weight and about like image and about like just things like that because of society. It's very much of like a body shaming thing in middle school, is to like call people fat, and like people do that. People target other people's like weight or their like disabilities because it's something that you can't change unless you literally go through a whole revelation of the gym. And let me tell you, that is hard in itself, and that is okay. So basically up until my probably 5th grade, I thought I was just like everyone else. And then 5th grade came around and 6th grade came around, and I started shopping. Like, I started shopping, not my mom. My mom wouldn't shop for me. So basically would try on clothes, and I'd be like, oh, I can definitely fit into medium. And no, bitch, you gotta go up about 4 sizes. So as a 6th, 7th, and 8th grader, I know in 8th grade I weighed around 280 or like 275, 280, maybe even 300. I don't know. I didn't weigh myself, only when I went to the doctors, because that was like the only time when I really wanted to weigh myself. Like, this is another side note. Weight is really hard to get rid of, and I'll get into that later. But basically, I didn't realize I was chubbier until, like I said, middle school, and that's when it really got bad. So I went to a private school my whole life, and so basically it was up until middle school that I suffered with this issue, and pretty much throughout all middle school I was like, there's no need to change, like, I can just do it later, I can do it later. Like, I procrastinate like I do in school. Like I just say like, you know what, you can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. You can do it tomorrow, or you can do it the morning of. You can do, and I just need to like realize like, you need to do your like fucking shit, Jacob. Like I swear to God, like you're fucking procrastinating, dumbass. So basically, I know a lot of like y'all can relate because it is something that like I deal with on a daily. Throughout middle school, I was, oh yeah, okay, so let me tell this fun story, okay? And if any of you are watching me that actually know who I am, so basically, if you know me from my old town, which is Giddings, Texas, it's about the size of a chode. It's really small. So basically, I tried, since like I said, I went to a private school my whole life, but in 7th grade, I tried a public school, and I tried it for 2 days, and I fucking hated it, and everyone asked me why I left, and it's because I did not want to change in front of people because I was so fat, and I felt disgusting, and I felt like I was like literally a pig. Like it was horrific. Okay, so basically then I went back to a private school and everything was okay, and then it was like the second semester of my 8th grade year is when my parents split, and up until that point my life was, well, it was actually great. Like it was just how every like other normal kid and everything else, how they would live. And then my second semester of 8th grade year, January, is when my dad left because of many other reasons that I don't know if I can actually discuss on this YouTube channel, or if I'm like bind it to the law to where I can't even discuss like where he went wrong. But basically, if we're being true and honest, and I don't know if you're watching this, Dad, but like basically my mom has always been there for me and my dad has not. If he was, it was because my mom like pushed him and acknowledged him and like made him try to come into our life. But basically I've never had a fatherly figure in my life throughout my whole life. There was little spurts here and there, but it wasn't like, I don't know, that's a whole nother story and its issue. And if you want a story about that, because I feel like a lot of kids, like I know a lot of y'all DM'd me too as well, and y'all were like, do you have any advice over like divorced parents and like how that all works and like stuff like that, because I did mention it in my Instagram story. So basically that was just like a little preface or whatever. So then as my 8th grade second semester started, I started to gain more and more weight because I would eat my feelings, and I wouldn't really notice it, but like I became really depressed and I fell into like a lot of depression. And it wasn't that I was suicidal, but it was like I couldn't escape my own body, and it was like horrifying. It was like it was basically like depression, but not depression on like, this is like how my depression works. It's like I always have to look forward to something, or I feel like living life isn't worth living. And it wasn't that I wanted to like blow my head off, like, sorry, that was like triggering a little bit. It wasn't like I wanted to live my life. And basically I ate my feelings up until my freshman year of high school. And when my freshman year of high school started, I was like so ready to go to public high school and things like that, just like any other kid would, coming from a private school to a public school. So me and my mom and my sister all went shopping, and I got new clothes, and it was like extra larges and like size 44 waist and stuff, and that's like big for like a freshman. So basically I started my freshman year, and it wasn't the best, but I definitely didn't get like bullied to where it was physical. Like, yeah, I did, like, people did call me like names and shit, but like it hurt, but it didn't hurt. Like, I didn't let it bother me. It was like whatever. It was like, what's new? So basically, I just went on about my life up until my second semester of freshman year, which would have been the beginning of 2017, when I decided to go on my weight loss journey. So basically, this is why I wanted to make this video, because there's way more than just like me going to the gym and me losing weight. So basically, I started working out on around December 27th of 2016, and I went all the way up until February 22nd of 2017, one day before our STAR test, which is like a testing in Texas, basically to see if you qualify to move on to the next grade for English. One day before that, I got on a trampoline and I fell right through and I broke both of my ankles. And it's so funny, and like I laugh at myself too, but like going a little bit deeper than that, it really opened my eyes up into me like thinking about like, do I want to be 40 and be like fucking fat as shit and like not being able to like walk because I'm like so fat and stuff. And up until then, like, yes, I did look in the mirror. I hated looking in mirrors. I would look the other way when I would have to look in mirrors. I would always suck in every picture if anyone ever took any pictures of me and stuff like that. So basically, I'm gonna do another video over like me breaking my ankles and stuff, because we had to go to the emergency room, and I think I may have like some footage of that, because like I thought I was gonna be like a vlogger or something, because that's I'm pretty sure when like YouTube was becoming like a big thing. So basically, I broke both of my ankles, and I compound chip fracture in one of them and a sprain in the other, and I was literally walking around high school on my fucking knees because I needed to pass that fucking STAR test. I needed to pass it. So basically that's what happened. And up until I broke my ankles, I went hard at the gym, but I didn't go like how I went like summer and stuff like that. So basically, right after that, I started dieting because I couldn't work out for 2 weeks. So I started eating a lot of salads. I started skipping. Hi, so my camera died like every other pro YouTuber midway through the video, so I kind of just ended it that night, but it's like the next day. So if you want to see part 2 of that video, then just let me know down below, and also subscribe because I'm gonna become the next daily YouTuber, and I'm gonna become the next Jake Paul, minus his dumbness, stupid, idiotically self. So yeah, and also my other social media links will be in the description box below, so please check them out. And I love you. Peace out, Girls Scout. I'm not playing gender roles. Boy Scouts too. Okay, bye.